Hey everybody, Michael here from Messenger Bag Media, and I'm here today to talk about the Westcott X-Drop Backdrop. It's a lot of drops. Let's get to it. So I am using the 5-foot by 12-foot version of the X-Drop Backdrop. There's also a 5-foot by 7-foot version, but as you can see, this is what's behind me. The main difference is that the 7-foot version doesn't actually reach the floor entirely, like it doesn't spool onto the floor, so no full-length portraits if you go 7-foot. So I bought the 3 backdrop kit, which comes in gray, white, and black. The 12-foot 3-pack costs $334 Canadian or $239 US, and the 7-foot 3-pack costs $249 Canadian or $179 US. So to get things started, there were 2 things that I immediately noticed when I opened the box. The box! Number 1, it's actually super lightweight. And number 2, the backdrop is actually a kind of cloth material. I was expecting something closer to a workout shirt material, but apparently it's nylon, and plus side, it's washable. Westcott advertises that this is a wrinkle-resistant material, especially when it's fully taut, and that's almost 100% true. There were a couple of small wrinkles on the fabric after opening the package, but after getting it out fully and having it taut for a while, they did start to go away. And like I said, they're machine washable, so if you give them a wash in some sort of wrinkle-free cycle, I'm sure they'll go away immediately. Pristine. And now for some backdrop backstory. I do a lot of video work for clients, talking heads, testimonials, tutorials, etc. I also do some stills for a client that's mainly actually in a salon, and one of the main questions I always got was, do you have a backdrop? And again, I'm always going to clients as opposed to them coming to me. And I felt like having a backdrop was going to be this big, cumbersome piece of equipment. And I could just picture myself showing up with everything else I already have, with a roll of paper in tow for a backdrop. But with the X-Drop, this isn't really an issue anymore. And again, it is super lightweight. Like, I cannot stress that enough. This thing, just like the actual pieces itself, are so lightweight. Although, word of warning, I probably wouldn't use this outside on a windy day, but also, why would you use this outside on a windy day? Setup with the X-Drop is super easy. All you do is you pop open the legs on the bottom half, extend them, then attach the upper arms, extend them, and attach the backdrop with the grommets, and voila! The back leg is also adjustable to pretty much any range. You can actually adjust this little blue wheel and it'll move that back leg up and down. All you need to do is adjust the arm length or I guess the leg length. You just adjust the leg length and then you can kind of move it forward to take up less space, because at its fully extended range, it actually can take up quite a bit of space, but since it is so lightweight, by extending it a little bit shorter, it can still remain stable and then just take up less space. Yes, you actually can have this thing set up in less than 5 minutes. And when you've got a limited amount of time to set your gear up and you're fiddling with stuff, the last thing you want to do is be fighting with your gear trying to get something set up in a time crunch. The only issue with the X-Drop really is its width. I just wish that it were like an extra foot wider, because it's just just that little bit where you kind of have to work within the constraints of the X-Drop as opposed to it working for you. You know, I shoot most of my work video, and so a lot of the times I'm landscape, right? Versus portraits, this thing is a star. But with landscape, that is something to kind of be aware of. All right, so there you have it. That's the Westcott X-Drop Backdrop review done and dusted. Now try saying X-Drop Backdrop multiple times. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you've got any questions or opinions, please leave a comment below. Michael Brown from Messenger Bag Media. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.